This is machine. We'd like to reclaim in the tank. Dutchman likes to set himself on fire quite a lot. Rene's been doing this quite a while now, isn't he? Started off with an old top fuel light, which he cut his teeth on. That's the one, which he cut his teeth on, so to speak. And then had this bike built. Hasn't quite made it into the 5 yet. It's come close a number of times, but not reasonably. I don't know whether that's the focus on the case of this is just the one when we build this one. That's the same as mine. But it has all the right stuff. Maybe just a bit too good. So tyre shake on a bike, that's what looked like it knocked him sideways.
Yes,
you think?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, so it's that's the problem with tyre shake on, specifically on the bikes, because they will change direction. And unless you can move it very quickly back, it runs over basically.
Well, Rene started heading towards the centre line and everybody's like thinking, okay, well, why not leave the bike over and bring it back?
Laying over the nice tyre.
That's what this done was again. Try and lean a fuel bike over. What happens?
Well, if you try and lean it goes right on the very angle edge of the tyre itself, so you just fall off.
Oh. That's very simple, yeah.
That's how it is. It's just flat.
Yeah.
And it's only one, unlike the car with two, so as soon as you put it on that angle, you've lost almost all of the contact area immediately, which means it's 2,000 horsepower going through a little tiny engine.
So this time we are going to have a pass. On your old machine. It's one of the first ever weekends you wrote that, isn't it? It's Lee. Now, anyone worried about it, the bike's got quite wide foot pegs on it.
Yes.
And there is still a bit of a gap to tuck your foot in just in case.
Yes. It's a bit fair enough. Yeah, probably just a peg to peg.
So, going back to the whole tyre thing,
Yes.
why it's a bad idea to lean. So, because it's rubber, if you lean it to one side, will it actually kick you back in the other direction as well, or will it just simply be a
Sort of a fraction almost.
Yeah. So you have to try and keep the contact patch completely front flat on the back of it.
The problem is even if you close the throttle, there's still fuel going through the engine. And it'll still run, so it still puts some power through the rear tyre. That's why you have to fill the fuel and shut off at the top end because it will be running across.
Well, there's the world's biggest V on the racetrack down there from Neil going one way, and that was Phil going the other, wasn't it? Both a similar thing, although Phil's doesn't look like it shook as much as Neil did.
No.
But it wasn't far behind. So we've got Super Street Bike coming next, folks. Don't go anywhere at all. We've still got loads and loads of very good, very fast stuff hanging about. So, how did you get on with the Pro ET earlier on?
Yeah, fine, it was good. We had a little bit of oil came up the breather and went on the exhaust as well. There was a puff of smoke at the sort of mid-track, but no, it's fine. I'm getting used to running two steps and left foot braking and all that sort of stuff you have to do with these cars.
You just said that like it was a swear word, didn't you? But does it take a lot of, because you obviously know your way around a drag strip, does it take a lot of getting used to driving instead of riding?
Yeah, there's two things. The one is the driving, getting used to unfamiliar pedal positions, and, it's an auto but it's not, and all that sort of stuff. And then the other thing really is that moving into an ET class that I've never done. Fucking basically,
Well, you never done that. You've never done it,
I now know why.
Okay, fair enough.
It's much more difficult than
Heads up racing.
yeah.